Monroe County landowners continue their fight with TVA over eminent domain.
Yeah, the dispute started with legal notification sent in June alerting two homeowners that TVA wants to enter their property.
WATE 6 on your side consumer investigator Don Dare first reported the issue last month and tonight has this follow-up.
Well, Elizabeth, when we first talked with the families in mid-July, they were upset, really upset, and they still are. The power of eminent domain, it's defined by the taking clause of the Fifth Amendment in the U.S. Constitution. Eminent domain is the government's power to take private land for public use. In Vonore, TVA has had a continuing discussion regarding a right-of-way with some families dating to the late 1980s. The land is in dispute, still owned by the sons and daughters of those who originally battled TVA.
Down beside 72.
Right, that's edge of our lot.
Rob Moran and Barry Duckett plotted strategy with Monroe County political leaders the other day. Their objective is to continue their fight with TVA over the eminent domain of their individual pieces of property. TVA's high-voltage power line hugs the edge of Barry Duckett's family farm and Rob Moran's home. The lines run from Loudon to the industrial park in Vonore along Highway 72. TVA filed a declaration of taking 2 months ago to lawfully enter the property as a right-of-way. The families were given a deadline of mid-July to answer the complaint. Barry Duckett's farm has been in his family for nearly 70 years. The size of the property is just over 4 acres. Recently, he contacted the offices of Tennessee's 2 U.S. senators for assistance.
Bill Haggerty's guys has been very helpful. They're trying to work this out with TVA. They say it's just plumb unjust for them to use eminent domain to take land for a power line that's already existed here for 40 years.
This is originally where they wanted to come in.
TVA sent Rob Moran and his wife a certified letter with a new map last month. It shows the utility will need more space on the land they own. Originally, there was just this little slice of your property. And now what do they want?
The whole lot, which is over 2 acres. Basically, TVA can do whatever they want to do. If they get mad at me because I wouldn't let them come on that part of my property and then they want to take my 2 acres, you know, that's spiteful.
TVA told 6 on Your Side it has been trying to work with the property owners since the original transmission line went up years ago. TVA says papers sent to the families are to allow survey crews to determine the right-of-way for the existing line. This map shows the high-voltage line. The black line with the blue dots is located on Tennessee Department of Transportation's right-of-way. TVA told us to maintain the line's reliability, it needs a 75-foot right-of-way on either side of the line for a proposed upgrade to begin later this year.
And we feel that we have to protect our property owners. But I do understand the need for utilities to expand for economic development, but we certainly hope that TVA exhausts all possibilities to avoid this unfortunate situation.
Barry Duckett says he'll hire an attorney familiar with federal issues to fight the utility. TVA says it does not anticipate constructing a new transmission line, but it wants to assure a reliable line for potential construction of a new battery storage facility not far from Barry Duckett's property.
TVA is more than welcome to put it on the other side of the highway where they already own all the land on that side and leave the people of Loudon and Monroe County alone.
It's a shame for the people that own the property to have to get a federal attorney to fight TVA. TVA has raped Monroe County, not once, not twice, but several times.
They call it a temporary easement.
For now, the families involved in the dispute with TVA can only wait. TVA calls it an unfortunate situation and said it plans to complete its necessary survey in the near future.
Now, the utility says it does not intend to conduct any core drilling activities on the properties. TVA says its intent is to be respectful of property owners' rights. Well, in Monroe County, the history of families fighting TVA over eminent domain dates to the 1970s with the development of Tellico Lake. That fight covered 16,000 acres of farmland owned by over 300 families in 3 counties to make way for Tellico Dam and Tellico Lake. With emotions still running high some 40 years later, we'll continue to follow this story.